Hello, awesome arm folks. It is time again. So today we are going to go with bands. We haven't done straight band workout in a while. So I picked a slightly heavier one today, just so I can get more workout. The elbows getting better. But again, pick what works for you. And if you don't have a band, use what you have. If it's dumbbells, which are going to change your body position a lot. If you don't have those, even again, work, which is range of motion. That's also going to give you a lot of benefit. So we are going to start with my favorite back exercise. So staggered stance, arms should have a little bit of resistance. So band should have a little bit of resistance. The arm should be relatively straight, and you're going to slowly pull in and then slowly release. Slowly pull in. I'm taking this first, you can figure out where do I need to be standing to get the right tension throughout the full range of motion. All right, so now pull, lift your elbows up, shoulder height, maybe a little bit less, release. Pull back, keeping those elbows high, drop them down, and then return. So I'm going to let my body sway a little bit. So as I'm releasing, I'm going to step back. As I'm pulling, I'm going to come in. Again, that helps regulate the band tension. If you are doing this with dumbbells, you're going to be in a hip hinged position. Really focus on keeping the spine straight. Pull back, lift, release. Pull back, lift. So again, the work is on a pull back. So now that I'm figuring it out, I am going to move my torso less so that everything else does a little bit more work. Sometimes you got to do that just to figure out the band and let your body know what muscles we are actually working. Again, keep tension on the band. So my arms are going out straight. And that's fine, because again, I still have tension. That is more important than the straightness. All right, one more set here. All right, so now you're going to flip around. The band goes behind you. Straps are going to come over your head. So hands are going to come together. So you can hook the thumbs, you can put the ends of your handles together. Again, if you're doing dumbbells, you're holding the dumbbells, you are up straight. Lean forward, elbows forward, slowly straighten the arms and bend the arms. So the goal is to get those elbows toward the ears and to keep them still in space. So if you have really good shoulder flexibility, you may get there. You feel it go into your neck. You're going to bring those elbows forward a little bit. Okay, so there's no perfection here. It's what works for you. It's perfection for you. Maybe that's a better phrase. Okay, so again, you're straightening and you're bending. The goal, though, is that those elbows do stay pointing forward. Again, you need to drop your elbows as you go. Feel free to. In this staggered stance, you got a nice little lunge going on. That core is nice and strong. Got 3 more. Last one. And release. All right, turn back around. So arms are going to be straight this time. They're going to be lower, parallel stance. So feet are side by side, and you're slowly going to press back, lift the breastbone toward the ceiling a little bit, and release. Again, I'm going to adjust myself slightly these first few forward and back so I get into that right position. So notice all the motion's coming from your shoulder. The elbow stays in a slight bend. It can be straight without being locked, but there's no motion in it. It all comes from that shoulder. So you feel in your lats. Again, you feel it in your neck. Step forward. Then you go into that staggered stance. Okay. So we're getting the lats. These are these big fan-shaped muscles right here that give you the illusion of waist. Last one here, and release. Shake it out. Lift yourself around again. All right, you're going to go forward in the lean. Do you remember what arm or what foot you had forward last time? Step the other one forward. Whatever one you naturally put forward, do the other one. All right, so from here, full body lean. Elbows are behind you. Shoulder blades are set. Slowly bicep curl just to that 90-degree mark and slowly release down. So push the breastbone forward. You're thinking long spine. You're pressing the back heel into the ground. I'm gonna bend that back knee a little bit. I am gonna switch. You stay there. My knee was not like my back knee was not liking that. Was not like to be straight. Okay, here we go. So you are working those biceps. So you are pulling forward, pulling forward. Again, just to that 90-degree mark. So we're going to work that bottom range of motion here. We'll get the top, don't worry. We got a couple more. Last one, and then release. All right, flip yourself around. I know lots of flipping today. All right, hands or elbows in at your side, hands are forward. Slight stagger stance, slight bend in those knees, and then you're gonna push the arms straight and release. So last time we were moving from the shoulder, this time we are moving from the elbow and getting into those triceps again. Again, what do you feel? Neck should be relaxed. I know you hear me say that a lot, but really, the neck will take over in a heartbeat. So you really have to mind it so that the muscles that are supposed to do the work are doing the work. If you're feeling too much tension, back off. Too much tension in the neck, back off. Range of motion might be smaller, but again, it's better to have the alignment without any tension. All right, now step backwards. Again, we're going to reach out again. You're in that stagger stance. Okay, so we work the bottom half, and now we're going to work the top half. So come hands to shoulders, and then to 90. Hands to shoulders, then to 90. Elbows are back. Sorry, shoulder blades are back. Elbows are forward. Elbows should be shoulder width, maybe even a little bit wider. I know that looks a little odd. Okay, but from this angle, you might see the elbows a little bit on the outside, you might not. So we're stabilized again through that upper back. Much less likely that you're going to have tension in the neck, but you never know. So really pay attention. Got a couple more here. Last one, and release. All right. Drop that band down if you have the ability. If you don't, use it where it is. If you're using dumbbells, you're going to go on your side. We're going to do a little rotator cuff here. So elbow in at your side, slowly rotate and back in. So your inside hand is adjusting tension. If you need a little easier, it goes out. If you want more of a challenge, you're pulling in. What works for you for your range of motion for today? And again, shoulder blades stay still, elbows in at your side. You're feeling this upper arm bone turn in the socket. So you should be feeling it back here, okay? On that shoulder blade, that's the muscle that we are working. Yeah, a couple more. And then we will switch sides. So you can just turn around. I don't want to put my back to you unless I have to. So again, elbow at your side, shoulder blade back, rotate. Inside hand is adjusting tension. Easier, harder. Keep your wrists straight. Again, doesn't have to be a big range of motion. If you're turning your body, dropping the shoulders, too much. So again, learning to isolate so that we get the most out of what we're trying to do. Okay. Again, we all have these compensation patterns for when things go wonky that we need to be mindful of, pay attention to. We got 3 more. 1. And that's going to be our last one for today. This one right here. And shake it out. Thank you for being here. Give yourself a high five. Bam. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday.